YouTube refresh. I'm sure you've seen the, if you've watched this, you've probably seen past videos. Right. And I'm here to provide more reasons the Boogie Bomb should be in the game. And that the voting was rigged. Alright. This even counteracts something Cypher said in his most recent video. But think about how many people play Fortnite. If you remember the Travis Scott event, there were 12,000 people, or 12 million people watching that. Fortnite has not gotten more popular, and that was their most popular moment in the chapter. Maybe with the event, I am not sure. Go to Fresh's channel. 7.6 million subscribers. And all 7.6 million of those people voted for the combat shotgun. This is what Dream did in Minecraft mob mode. He had his viewers vote for something he wanted in the game that no one else wanted in the end. An item that can bring you content can bring you a chance to beat one of his funniest players and some of his funniest players in this game. The fact that the combat doesn't have a downfall, well, yeah, it just doesn't make sense. Combat's an overall useless item versus the Boogie Bomb, which could bring back some old players to have fun with the game but then laugh. And another point with combat, it could ruin the game. If you die to someone who, because of a Boogie Bomb, there's a chance they could Boogie Bomb themselves. There's always that chance. There's always the chance that happens. Unless there's nothing that can counteract it with combat. There's no downfall. You do less damage farther away. That's how most guns work. It's just plain and simple. That's how they work. People are saying it deals less damage than attack. No, it can deal the damage of a pump shotgun with a faster fire rate than attack. Oh, over there. Where the? Oh, well, that was NPC. Good thing the NPC wasn't there just a few seconds ago. I didn't have any mats, but people can get a very, very good advantage against you with the combat. But if you die to someone with the Boogie Bomb, Cypher said this in this video, you're most likely gonna die anyway. Boogie Bomb fight, and that's why people are saying that, oh, Swell Boogie Bomb makes it 10 times more overpowered. But to a new player, the combat is just how they're gonna die. That's how I died a lot in Season 4. I wasn't that good. But I died to Season 4 was ruined for me because the combat, the LMG, and the Mythic. This season they brought out a really terrible version of the LMG called the Combat AR. You guys don't know that, it's just an LMG. Season 4 had LMGs and combat shotguns. This season has LMGs and combat shotguns. Same thing that ruined the game that for me that season. But that they also had mythics that season, which were way too OP. If you guys don't realize, this is just Season 4 all over again. But they've nerfed some of the items to make it less OP. Railgun, Unibeam. I'm thinking bomb, thickest. gauntlets to fire guys. Gauntlets, obviously not. They would never bring those back. So I hope not. And but one thing from that item season that's not here, boogie bombs. And yet they do nothing against the game. They're only bringing back the items that could kill the game. That killed the game for some of the community in season 4. I'm not saying most, but I think most people liked it. That's because the mythics were pretty fun to use. But I barely ever won games, and I started to begin winning most of my games, or not most of my games, quite a few of my games. Season 5, I think. This season I have definitely got probably my largest amount of wins, not including Team Rumble. But, yeah. In the end, I hope Fresh realizes where he messed up in making this game more like the season that killed Fortnite for some players. Like, obviously, I don't really die to the combat. I don't really get people who use the combat that much. Because mostly people who play this game were for the boogie bomb, but just voted the combat because Fresh told them to. Like, okay, another thing about Cypher's video, he said that the combat was going to win anyway. Not 7.6 million people is more than half of the Fortnite community. So yeah, no, it probably wasn't gonna win. Because most people know the boogie bomb was the better choice, and Fresh could kill the game of Fortnite himself. That's why I started these videos. Vote for Kid movement. It's all so that I could save the game. Items like the boogie bomb, the shockwave launcher, and the combat AR were the better options. Not saying the combat AR was bad with what I said earlier, just that it was the better option. Because the combat SMG would have fired a lot faster. So, yeah. Just wanted to clear up some of the stuff Cypher said in his video that I completely proved wrong, because the majority of the game is subscribed to Fresh. Watch that video. So, like most people are gonna vote for that because Fresh told them to. Which I thought this vote thing was gonna be so cool, and then it started getting rigged. Which, yeah, you saw how that ended out. It ended with the freaking gun getting in the game. A gun that shouldn't be in the game. Someone's crafting in this building. Who uses the charge? Please, oh, thank God. I'm about to say if he did not pick up the pump. Alright, but I also wanted to try to convey the reason Fresh choosing the combat was the wrong choice. He also now claims he's the president of Fortnite. And I say the vote was rigged, so it shouldn't count. We're doing one more match. So please try to help me convey to Fresh that he should not be the president of Fortnite, and convey to other like popular people on YouTube that the Boogie Bomb was the better choice over an item that killed Fortnite before. I'm sorry I don't sound the greatest. I think I got sick, so. I say rigging the vote is legal in real life, should be illegal towards Fortnite. And what Fresh did was wrong. We're going Pleasant, because I can. LA made this video moments before, like months after I watched the Cyber PK video. Explaining, like, drama between Fresh and Ninja, where he brought up some points. He brought up something Ninja said that I didn't even think of. YouTubers should be about content, like Fortnite YouTubers. And he picked the item. He picked the shotgun that gives you no content over an item where you could mess with people. You could just spam at people for content. You can just troll people with a video. You're telling me there's no guns in this house. There's seriously no guns in this house. And I realized, yeah, he's right. The combat shotgun gives you no content. It's an item that, what? You could do the combat only challenge, which I tried. Combat's not that common. You could do the challenge he did, where he won because he had the item that just spams everyone. You're not stealing my kill. Got him. Like that probably got more content than Fresh, than the combat would bring. Just sitting there spamming people with a turret. And you cannot say I'm wrong about that. Like, who has filmed a video about the combat shotgun except Fresh? Like 3 people, maybe? Maybe if you're lucky. Well, hope you realize why I made this video. No hate towards Fresh, but I don't want you guys to hate towards Fresh. Because, like, why would you do that? That's just being rude to another person for no reason. I just want you to kindly let him know he's wrong in picking the combat. And this guy cannot. Alright, well, I'll be seeing you.